Yeah, it's in the drawer. Like the first two drawers. Let me start. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Assalamualaikum. Day 18. Welcome. First off, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about, or bring up past couple of vlogs that I did about sex and concerning Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. A sister brought up to me that she was offended that I called the Prophet Muhammad a pimp. I did call him a pimp, but it wasn't in a derogatory sense as him selling his wives or doing like sex trades or anything like that. No. When I said in the video, you know, it's kind of like in a movie, you know, and it's today's society, you know, we say, oh, that's pimping, that's tight. So what I meant was, you know, it was kind of real, kind of like, it's kind of cool that he had like 17, or not 17, obviously not 17 wives, like 11 wives. You know, he was, you know, as most people in society today would say, he was doing his thing, you know. So that's what I meant. There was no way that I had meant saying, you know, or, you know, I didn't mean to say, you know, as a pimp as in a derogatory meaning or any type of negative way. If anyone did think that way, you know, I'm sorry. Wasn't what I meant at all. Moving on, because that is a past topic. I don't want to talk about sex anymore. I'm going to go on to lighter subjects. I got a website off of one sister, and she said that she uses this site all the time, and it's from submission.org. And before I do go ahead and talk about my top, or do get the references off this website, I just want to bring up the reason why I'm picking this topic today, and it's because when I first started doing this, which was about 2.5 weeks ago, one sister said, oh, well, not the first when I first started, maybe like a week or sometime probably last week, one sister would say, oh, you know, I watch your videos, and I love seeing your dog come in out of nowhere. I think it's the cutest little thing. And then she says in that same sentence, but, I love that, but dogs are considered unholy and unclean, and if you're going to pray, make sure that there's no dog hair on you, and make sure that the dog doesn't lick you, or that you don't kiss a dog or touch a dog, because then the prayer won't be legit, or you can't submit the prayer. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, still trying to get all at once, trying to figure things out. I'm realizing now that through this journey, I'm supposed to learn things every day, and if I don't understand something, just question it. Did you find it? Okay, I'll find it and I'll do it for you. It's my husband. And so I'm just going to go ahead and bring that up today. Why is it that in the Quran, or why is it that Muslims, per se, deem dogs as unholy, unclean, filthy animals? Because according to submission.org, I was reading through it, and it says that the dogs are mentioned 5 times in the Quran, and not once nowhere do dogs are called filthy or anything like that. In fact, it says that dogs do not call, God does not call dogs, yeah, say that 5 times, God, yeah, that God does not call dogs dirty animals, nor give any indication that they should be avoided or treated in the way that most Muslims do portray them. I guess there was a story in the Quran of the story of the people in a cave, that they were asleep for, I guess, 309 years, and then God came. And the reason why dogs aren't supposed to be in a Muslim's home or around Muslims is because angels don't go near them. But if that's the case, then why is it that God went near the people and not the angels? Like, what makes the angels more better than God, per se? And if that's the case, that dogs are unholy, why didn't God say that while they were, you know, why didn't he point that out while they were in the caves, you know, discriminating them and, you know, deeming dogs as reputable things that, you know, get it out of God's sight, basically. I also noticed that Muhammad, is portrayed with a lot of cats, that he chooses cats over dogs. Is that another reason why Muslims choose cats over dogs, or think that they're more cleaner? I mean, I don't know if anyone's had both animals, or maybe some just had one, but I've had cats before. Cats are not as clean as dogs, as people like to think that they are. They poo and pee sometimes in different places other than their little box. They vomit a lot. They lick themselves, and they lick themselves so much to the point where they do collect hair in their tummy and yak out hairballs, and that's not clean to me. I mean, dogs are very great companions. You know, they're good for stress relief. They're good, companions if you're lonely. You know, they're loyal. I don't see a cat being very loyal. But I mean, in almost every story that you read, whether it be in the Bible, in the Quran, or actually, I don't even think I've ever read a dog story in the Bible. I have to look that up. But I mean, a lot of stories that you read, or a lot of movies, today in time, you see that dogs are portrayed as good animals, as good beings, period. Which brings me to a question. Yeah, rambling. If Muslims do have dogs and also believe that they are unholy and unfilthy creatures, does that then consider that Muslim unclean and unholy as long as they own the dog? Because when you own a dog, you're bound to touch it, you're bound to pet it, you're bound for it to sit on your lap. I mean, me as a dog owner, I'll be honest, I'll lay down with my dog like all the time on the floor, and I'll cuddle with her, and I'll pet her, and I'll just snuggle up, and I have dog hair on me. I'll just change my clothes and clean the outfit in the washing machine, and that's that. So, if you guys got biblical references or Quranic references considering or pertaining to the topic of dogs being unclean and unholy, because I'm not a scholar. These are just, websites that I do go by. I don't have a Quran to go by. So I do go by references that, you guys give me to go on these websites. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get some answers. Until then, journey well, whether it be to heaven or another day where you can see this face in the internet. Yeah. Talk to you later. God bless. Be safe. Bye.